Sofa King Drunk back again at Kitchen of Dreams with another attempt of a cider review. Not done a cider for donkey since the Orchard Pig on the PD, which for me, So I saw this one, it was in a pint can, that's why I picked it up, only picked it one up, and it's the Crumpton Oaks Cider Company. Let's get the eyes on for this. It's a mighty refreshing apple medium cider, 5 Director. For this bad boy. Crumpton Oaks, I can't remember if I have had their cider before. Crumpton Oaks. I can't remember if this is one I reviewed or it was a dry one. So anyway, I've got the Orchard Pig glass out for it. So let's get cider. Up here in Juckland, we had an absolutely lovely afternoon. After a sort of cloudy start, nice hot temperature. When I say hot temperature, maybe about 17-18 degrees there, maybe late afternoon. It's actually quite pleasant, which for anyone up here, lives up here in Scotland, they'll tell you this is our summer. We haven't had much of a summer anywhere in the UK. The weather's been shit 2024. Just as it's the same as the Euros. Had to get that in there as well. Shit Euros. All the big nations have been shit and all the little nations have been lucky. I'll leave it at that. Only jesting, guys. So anyway, here we have the culprit in the glass, the Crumpton Oaks medium. Let's come for a nose. Bit of a faint sweetish type of apple aroma, but it's all about the taste. So anyway, Sofa King Drunk drinking a Crumpton Oaks cider, 5 Director scale. Pint can, I may add. Sanjiva. It says medium sweet on the label, on the can, and to be honest with you, it's got a lovely dryness to it as it glided over the buds. It's not absolutely frozen the balls off, which I really do like my ciders really ice cold, and I deliberately didn't freeze the balls off this one for the simple reason is I wanted to see if I could get anything from it. That's actually quite nice. As I said, a lot of years ago I used to drink cider. I went on a cider journey, a lot of years ago. I get fed up drinking everything else, all the beers and stuff, and I just went on to ciders and enjoyed them. To be honest. But cider in the winter, it wasn't a great drink for winter, and I stopped drinking it and went back to beers and stuff like that. My stouts in the winter, stouts all year round for me, but stouts in the winter are just a go-to for me. Dark beers as well, but I did give the cider a couple of years. I was drinking it in the pubs and stuff like that, and you were kind of limited to what you got in Glasgow at the time. It was either Strongbow or Blackthorn. Was it Blackthorn? Is it? Aye, Blackthorn cider, which was a good stonking cider when it was 6%, and then they started to feck about with all the Richter scales, and it lost its way, to be honest with you. Dry Blackthorn, that's what it was called. And then there was other ones that you would occasionally get a hold of, like Scrumpy, and what was the other one? There was a pub that I used to drink in about 1,000,000 years ago. It was called Paddy Neeson's. Anyone in Glasgow, they'll probably know Paddy Neeson's is on the south side. And they used to have a cider on tap, and it was called Cider Master. And I remember having a day of that on the Cider Master, and do you know what? I think I woke up 2 days later. It was absolute rocket fuel. And I went in, there was a wee guy who used to work behind the bar, wee Huey. And I said to Hughie, how strong is that cider, master? And he says it's the only drink we have on draft that I can't tell you how strong it is. He says because it's got nothing, absolutely no literature, nothing comes with it. But I tell you, it was Moorish. It was an absolute belter of a cider. And then of course there was the cans of Scrumpy. You used to be able to pick them up as well. I don't know, all these ciders I'm saying, like, if anybody still get them, I know you still probably get dry blackthorn. Old English was another one I liked as well. Old English, that was a teen's drink. Old English cider. Merrydown, that was another one. But anyway, this is actually alright. It's a bit, what we would say, it's rough and ready. Because we're up here and we get shafted by SNP for the alcohol per unit, I think that was about 170, 180 a can. You probably get that elsewhere in the UK for about 120, maybe even a quid, down in England and Wales or something like that. But I kid you not, if you got that for a quid, that's worth a fiver. That's worth a handful. Buy 5 of them and just freeze the balls off them, and then you get a nice hot day, you're out the back, you're out, you get the barbecue, he's done a wee bit of work, and you fancy something nice and icy cold and you don't really care as long as it's wet. That would do a job. That would do a job. Medium sweet, for me, I would say it's lying more to the drier side of the sweet, which I quite enjoy because dry cider is my thing. So anyway, Crumpton Oaks from, who is it? Crumpton Oaks, isn't it? Aye, Crumpton Oaks Cider Company. And they're 48 years of cider making expertise, apparently. I think these are the kind of guys that there'll be a lot of people out there that would think to themselves, oh, that's absolute gut rot, this is pure chemicals and that. Sometimes the chemicals have to do, just freeze it, drink it, enjoy it. That's what you have to do. That to me is unoffensive. That to me is, it's one world cider awards. I didn't even know there was such a thing. It's won a silver. It's won a silver. So there you go. It's one of runners up, maybe. Here's hoping. So anyway, what am I going to give the Crumpton Oaks? Apple medium cider. I'm going to give that a Sofa drunk rating of, I'm going to give that a 3.75 out of 5. So it's 3.75 out of 5. So if you had the Crumpton Oaks before, you liked it, you didn't like it, you know the script. Listen, it's a pint can. Can't go wrong. If you get it cheaper in Scotland, you can't go wrong. And even up here, I could see myself buying 3 of them. Easy. And just sit and enjoy them if we get a hot day. Maybe next year. So, if you stuck along at the end of this video, Sofa Control salutes you, and hopefully you'll catch you in another cider review. Sanjiva, keep trying the good ciders out there. Ciao for now.